All right. I promised you guys a video, because as if today wasn't already exciting enough with end of month excitement that we always have. They announced the new spring summer incentive that is launching tomorrow. So, and it's very, very similar to last year in terms of how the points are earned. And yeah, you guys get to see me cuddled in my new cozy Scentsy blanket that is so soft, and I want to be in it because it's freezing in my basement tonight. So I just went and, kind of broke down some scenarios of ways to earn this, just to show you guys how possible this really is. First of all, what it means, because lots of you are new. Every fall there's a trip incentive, but there isn't necessarily a trip one in the summer. They've done in exclusive warmers for the incentive that are gorgeous, and product credits to the Scentsy family store. Or one year they had depending on, you could reach levels and shop in the room for that level for things like iPods or laptops and things like that. And for the last 2 years they did Can Do Cancun, because leadership had been pre-booked for 3 years at the Moon Palace Resort in Cancun, and so they had pre-booked rooms and hadn't been filling them with people. Like directors and above can pay to go to this leadership retreat every January. It's usually this same week, right as school's gone back in. And it's short, it's a few days, and the registration's it's been around 500 for directors and above to register, and that's at an all-inclusive resort based on double occupancy. So you get a roommate if you're not taking your spouse or business partner, but they would have to pay the 500 too if they were coming. But then your own flight. So the last 2 years you could earn that. Scentsy would pay all of it, which was very generous. The first year it was more around just getting people to certify. Just like last year, again, there is points for persistent PRV, which is to encourage not taking a break in the summer and losing that momentum in your business right before the busy fall season, because as we all know, your seeds need to be watered so that they will be able to be harvested in the fall. And so it's very important to kind of just at least keep that momentum going and keep in contact with your customers and keep up feeling in the mood to sell Scentsy. It can take a while to get back into it. Like I was saying, my event at Sears yesterday was really good for me because I haven't done one in a long time, and you get rusty and nervous all over again when I've been doing this for almost 5 years. So that's where the PRV things come in, and they like to reward people with points for going to convention and things like that. So usually the fall trip has points to those who attend leadership because they want to encourage us to go. And this year we got points for attending Summit as well as an incentive, because you're investing in your business and they want to appreciate that, right? So what I do for and I don't even do it on a sticky for me yet, but I will. Every time there's a trip, ever since the very first one, I worked hard to earn. I was around for Disney, but things were slow growing around here when I first started because nobody knew what Scentsy was. So I didn't stand a chance for Disney. But I started and I got a piece of paper and I looked at the chart that tells us how to earn points, looked at my team, run a report and look at what I have, think about realistically what I probably will do based on how my business usually looks that time of year and stuff like that. And then make up the difference with goals and challenges to set for myself. So with the fall incentive trip, that's bigger. There's more ways to earn points. And it's longer. So you have more opportunity to have to go to plan B, plan C, and things like that. This is quicker, but it's attainable because you only need 15,000 points to go, right? I hope I did that right. Yes. And it's between May 1st and July 31st. So 3 months. And you get the trip. So there's really good ways to earn this. So what it says on the chart, and you can go into your resources tab and print this off. I'm going to show you guys. I just did my breakdown right beside the chart. But usually I'll do it on a sticky like this. These are some of the ones I'm going to go over with later, and just stick it right there on my desk beside I still have my first ever sticky that was my name with Superstar Director written beside it when I first joined. That's still there because it hung there and I made it happen, right? So lots of people, put a cruise ship picture on your desktop wallpaper, or picture of a cruise or sunny beaches on your fridge. Actually, I should talk about the trip. It does say, so it's January 7th to 11th, and the ship departs from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So those of us that are director or above and pay, if we don't earn it and pay to go, that's a lot easier of a flight to get, hopefully. And then a lot of it is at sea because this is a leadership course, or retreat. So it is to get a relaxation after the busy fall season in the sun and network with each other about, our busy season we just had. And then they provide training. They give us some hints at what's coming for the year and in terms of their training themes and stuff, and bring in amazing speakers and do breakout sessions from leaders to learn things. And it's my kickstart for the year because at December 10th, I crash because I'm just so sick of Scentsy and exhausted and have, it's our go season, ignoring our children. Well, not ignoring our children, but less time for them. And then you got to turn around and get ready for Christmas really quick. So after taking that break over Christmas, it can be really hard after you've been so tired to get yourself motivated to get back into it. And you need to start the fresh new year ready to go. To build that momentum up again. So this retreat is perfect timing for that too, because you leave inspired, not only from the speakers that they bring in, but the other leaders. And so I love that we're going to be on the ship because, people went on excursions in Mexico, and so they weren't even around the pools at the resort. Like, I love that we will be able to just hang out by the pool, because that's where my very first leadership I met, some of these heroes I'd watched on YouTube or read their websites, and I got to sit by the pool and hear them say, oh, you just wait, you are on the right path, you're so going to do it. I mean, they believed in me so much that helped me believe in the possibilities of this business. And then the middle, they are docking in Cozumel, Mexico, so we can get off. But I love that for people who don't like traveling to Mexico necessarily, they can just stay on the ship. Another day at sea and return to Fort Lauderdale on the 11th of January. So how you can earn points. The very first one is, or at the top it says, each new or existing frontline member who becomes active for the very first time in their Scentsy or Velada career. So, or lifetime. What's fun about this one is you don't get this kind of a point system in a fall incentive. You only get it if they already exist on your team before the incentive starts August 1st, you only get points when they hit lead or above. The certified, a recruit reaching certified only happens if they join after August 1st in that period every other year. So with this, they can already be one of your frontline, and this is to encourage you to work with them to get their business going if they haven't yet, because, if sometimes people just, they join and then life happens and they don't get that momentum going. So this is to motivate you to help them and motivate them to get their business going. So if they have not, and what that means by active is always 150 PRV in the same month. And for the first time they've ever done it. So if they put 60 in last month and that's it, you could get points for them putting in 150 in May. And any new recruits, as soon as they put in their first 150, you get another 1,500 points. Any new or existing frontline who go certified. So if you have any essential consultants still on your team, once they hit certified, you'll get points, 3,000 points for them each, or any new recruits that make it all the way to certified. So a new recruit or a current not active yet recruit is worth 4,500 points if they certify, because they get points for both. And then they have 2 PRV consistency. So the chart can be confusing. It isn't 1,000 points per month. It is 1,000 points at the end of July if you hit at least 150 PRV points in all 3 months. And then 3,000 points if you hit at least 500 PRV in each of those months. So those of you with a downline, hopefully you're getting the 500 PRV one, because you don't get paid on them if you don't get 500 PRV. But what's nice about that is, so you could have a month that's over 500, a month that's 300, and a month that's 150. you'll get the 1,000 points because you were always over 150 at least. And the last one is 1,000 points bonus for those that attend Scentsy Family Reunion in Vegas. So you can count on those. So I wrote it down and I looked at my chart, and I have 3 that aren't certified yet. 1 just certified yesterday. I know I'm going to Vegas, and I know I'll get my 500 PRV. So I have a guaranteed 4,000 points from the 500 PRV and the attending Vegas. If I work with all 3 of those frontline and they become certified, that's 9,000 points. So I'm sitting at 13,000 already and only need 2 more. So I can choose to have a new recruit go active and certify, or just 2 new recruits at least go active. That is going to be my path to earning this trip. So I did a whole bunch of possibilities to show you guys how easy this really is. So I'm going to do the brand new consultant ones. Brand new, they joined yesterday. If they get 500 PRV in every month, there's 3,000 points. If they get 2 recruits that go active, that's 3,000 points. And if those same 2 recruits certify, that's 6,000 points. All they need after that is 2 more recruits that just go active. So it's basically 4 recruits from tomorrow, or today really, because they're not going to do anything. So they could join tonight. 2 recruits that go all the way to certified, and 2 recruits that just go active, and 500 PRV, and you've got the trip. Now you can do it with just getting the 150 PRV minimum. Then you would need 3 recruits to go all the way to certified and 1 to go active. People that have been in for a while and maybe have a couple frontline that aren't certified yet. So 1 500 PRV for the 3 month each month. 1 essential that you already have going certified, that's $3,000. Go to Scentsy Family Reunion and get 2 recruits to go active and certify. You'd only need 2 recruits. Another one, if you don't go to, oh no, this one's going to Reunion too. I should have done one. I did do one without going to Reunion, but this one was, you have 1 current active. Oh, so you have 3 current already essential consultants. 2 of them certify, 1 goes active, and you go to Reunion and you get 1 new recruit all the way to certified and do your 500 PRV, and you'll have it. This one without going to Reunion and just doing the 150 PRV. So I liked this one. So you don't have to get the 500 PRV and you don't have to go to Reunion. And you have 4 current essential consultants go certified. You would only need 1 recruit to go all the way to certified and 1 to just get active. So 2 recruits again there. If you don't get any PRV points, so you have a rough month or you're away and you can't do it and you don't go to Reunion, you can get this trip with 3 new recruits that go all the way to, wait, did I not finish this? All the way to certified and active. Yeah, because that's 4,500 points per. That's, oh no, sorry. I can't even read my own writing. It's technically 4 new recruits or current. You can do it either way. But if you have 3 new recruits that go active for the first time and certify, and 1 more that just goes active, you will have the trip without even worrying about the other parts. So there's many, many, many other plan A, B, C's that you can do. I can't wait to help everybody dream and do this. Usually there's a buy-in to bring a guest, which will be the same as what the directors are paying to go, but more because their flight is covered through Global will book their flight with you. But it's, you know, if you get going, like many of us say, if you work this like a business and you share it with everybody with passion and excitement, and you put an attitude in your head that you're gonna earn it, or imagine every morning yourself having earned it, so that you start your day with that for sure optimism, you'll do the things necessary to make that happen, make that the truth. So you can have a bad day with this and pick it back up. And this is our role. This is a big part of our role as your upline, is to support you in those situations. You know, sometimes I think people forget and they come to us when they have a question or a problem they need solved, or to celebrate. I get lots of girls who are like, I'm so excited, I got certified or whatever. But we're also there to help brainstorm because we've been around the block a few times with these things. So when you need a plan B and you're just not believing in yourself and your recruiting skills or whatever, come and talk to your sponsor and your director or your upline so that we can, you know, do some training or support around recruiting or help you come up with other ways that you can earn it. But book parties and plan on that PRV and flip some hosts even, because parties are the way you keep meeting new people, and you get in front of them, you get to talk to them, you get to show your excitement that you are going on a cruise in January. That's what I told people. I am going to my first all-inclusive in Punta Cana, and I did, for my first trip I'm talking about. So yeah, I can't think of anything else to say, and this is really long and I want you guys to watch it, and I have end of the month stuff to get done. So for now, this is what I'm going to end it with, and we can always go deeper into it if you guys think of some things I missed. So good luck tonight getting those orders in. I am, again, so proud and blown away by you guys. You just keep rocking it out every month. We're already up to, we probably have crossed 70,000 group wholesale volume. So that's, times that by, or divide that by 0.75, that's our PRV. And then for most of us in Canada, times that by 1.2, and that's how much you guys have sold in the month of April alone. So I'm super, super proud.